Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am here with the second part of this chapter, that is fiber-yielding plants, and where I'm discussing the cotton plant that is given in our syllabus. Previous lecture I have discussed about the cotton plant's general morphology, the various types of cotton species, and what are the various climatic conditions which are required for cotton cultivation. Today I will discuss about cotton processing. So what are the various steps which are involved in cotton processing. Here the first step is ginning, then baling, scoring and purifying, finishing, opening and drying. So these are various steps which are involved in cotton processing that we will discuss one by one in detail. Let's start. This cotton processing involves various steps. So the first step is ginning. This is the process of separating lint or fiber from cotton seed. This process is known as ginning. This is the first step in mechanical processing of cotton. So it separates the cotton fiber, that is also known as lint, from the cotton seeds. It was performed by hand or by machines. So manually bhi kiya jata hai, and it can be done with the help of certain machines. The cotton lint goes through air dryers to reduce moisture content, and then through cleaning equipment to remove the leaf fragments and other foreign particles. So जो cotton lint है उसे air dryers के through pass किया जाता है to reduce the moisture content. Dry करने के लिए then we will remove other impurities by passing them through cleaning equipment. So this is the machine that contains saw-like structures, and these saw-like structures separates the lint or fiber from the seeds, and the seeds are separated and they are used for other purposes also. The cotton is then air conveyed to gin strands, where revolving circulate saw separates the lint through closely spaced ribs that prevents the cotton seeds from passing through. So जो ये cotton raw cotton है उसे pass किया जाता है through these circular wheels which contain saw-like structures जो separate करते हैं lint को from seeds और seeds को separate किया जाता है. Then जो lint है that is passed through the other container with the help of these brushes. So lint removed from the saw teeth by air blasts or by rotating brushes that we can see in this diagram. So these rotating brushes helps to throw this cotton, pure cotton that is without seed, to a container in which it is compressed into bales. Then pure cotton is then moved to warehouse for storage until it is shipped to a textile mill or manufacturing. So this is the process that is done after the separation. The numerous forms of gins have been tried, but at present time we are using only three. The first one is knife roller gin or rollers. It is used for varieties having long staples. जो long lint size है उसके लिए हम ये use करते हैं इस gin machine. Then second is gin saw gin. It is used for varieties having short staple length. And finally comes the Macarthy Gin. So these are three types of gin machines which are used for separating the cotton lint from cotton seeds. The next step in cotton processing is baling. Here this ginned cotton is compressed into bales for easy storage and transportation. So this is the machine that is known as baling press. This machine is used to compress the cotton into rectangular shape bales, and these fibers are compressed into bales that weigh about 500 pounds. तो एक जो bale है उसका जो weight होता है that is approximately 500 pounds, that is 226 kg each bale, and the compressed bale are bended and wrapped. So we can wrap it with cotton bags or with polypropylene. So this wrapping is done to maintain the moisture content in the cotton and to prevent any damage from storage or during transportation. So the samples are taken from each bale. हर बेल से एक एक सैंपल लिया जाता है and analyzed for properties such as fiber length, strength, color, which determines its class and selling price. तो हर एक जो बेल है उससे एक सैंपल लिया जाता है to test its quality, to check its quality. The cotton industry has approved a standard for bale of cotton, and the standard is 55 inches tall, 28 inches wide and 21 inches thick, and weighing approximately 500 pounds. So these are some dimensions which are decided by cotton industry and the bale which is meeting all these requirement is known as universal density bale. Of bale को कहा जाता है university density bale, and this is enough cotton to make 325 pairs of denim jeans. तो इस cotton से लगभग 325 pairs denim की jeans बनाई जा सकती है. Next step is scoring and purifying. So scoring is done to remove the waxes or other impurities from the cotton. For this we use caustic soda, that is NaOH, which helps in saponification of waxes, and other impurities gets softened and they are washed away with clean water. So the first step is to open the dense tufts of fibers from the bales. The fibers are fed into hopper that mechanically picks the fine tufts apart, and then open fiber is fed to mechanical cleaners that opens the fiber even more. So fibers are opened firstly. This allows non-lint material to be more easily extracted. जो भी फाइबर के अलावा एक्स्ट्रा इम्प्योरिटीज है उन्हें रिमूव किया जाता है. कॉटन इज वेट आउट एंड पिक्ड इन लार्ज केक्स with a hole in the middle, and a solution of sodium hydroxide is applied which saturate the fibers. So जो कॉटन है उन्हें लार्ज केक्स की फॉर्म में बाहर निकाला जाता है, एंड एक सेंटर में एक होल क्रिएट किया जाता है, एंड थ्रू दैट होल दिस सॉल्यूशन ऑफ NaOH is poured, and this solution helps in saponification of excess. This is often done in a keer. एक मशीन है जिसे keer कहा जाता है. This one, इसमें ये किया जाता है heated and pressurized. The alkali solution is continuously pumped through the cake. और ये जो alkaline solution है ये continuously provide किया जाता है through this cake of cotton. Waxes on the fibers are saponified, converted into water-soluble soaps, and then the remaining plant material gets softened so that we can remove these impurities from cotton. The pectin and the non-cellulose materials are suspended so that they can be washed away during the process. तो इसकी वजह से जो pectin और non-cellulose material present होता है cotton में उसे भी remove किया जाता है during this process. The saponified waxes and suspended materials are rinsed away with fresh water after a fixed length of time. तो एक particular period of time के बाद इसे wash किया जाता है और सारी impurities इससे remove की जाती हैं. The cotton fiber becomes soft and absorbent after scoring. So this is the result of scoring. So scoring के बाद जो fiber है that becomes soft and absorbent. This is the photograph that shows the cotton fiber's quality before scoring process. This is the cotton fiber before scoring and after scoring. Its fiber gets brilliant texture or gets good characteristic features. A purifying solution is pumped into a keer after draining the scoring rinse. Then a chemical is used that is known as hydrogen peroxide. This solution is used to do bleaching of the cotton and makes the cotton total chlorine free. So this solution that is hydrogen peroxide is poured to remove the chlorine and make it total chlorine free. Purifying solution is rinsed away with fresh water and tank is drained. All of the fibers, impurities and coloring bodies have been removed, and the timing of bleaching will decide the whiteness of cotton. So amount of time it stays in the bleaching process is determined by how much white the finished product needs to be. तो कितना हमें white product चाहिए उस हिसाब से हम इसके bleaching करते हैं in this solution of hydrogen peroxide. Next step in cotton processing is finishing. In this step, to avoid the friction between fibers, we add some solution which act as a lubricant to prevent that frictional movement of cotton fibers. That process is known as finishing. So the fiber becomes dry and can be difficult to process due to high level of fiber on friction. So to avoid this friction, we add some finishing solution. Therefore, a fiber finish or lubricant must be added to allow efficient processing on high production web forming equipment. This step is known as finishing. These finished solutions are pumped through the cakes, which allows the desired level of finish to be applied to the cotton fibers. Next come the final steps in cotton process, that is opening and drying. The wet cakes are reopened into tufts of fibers, and these fibers are dried to a specific moisture level as they have been destined by customer specifications. So customer specifications के according जो ये wet cakes हैं उन्हें dry किया जाता है और moisture level कितना चाहिए that are specified by the customers, और उतना moisture level इसमें रहने दिया जाता है. Once baled, the moisture content is measured and then printed on labels that are attached to each and every bale. जो बेल होती है उसके ऊपर एक ऐसा टैग लगा दिया जाता है जिसमें सारी इंफॉर्मेशन इस कॉटन के बारे में दी होती है. A final signature that let our customers know that their cotton has gone through Barnhart meticulous process to ensure cotton perfection. तो इसमें सारी डिटेल दी जाती है कि जो कॉटन प्रोसेसिंग है that is done through the proper steps that are required for the best quality cotton. So carding machines pull the clumps apart and lay the fiber straight. There are some special machines which are known as carding machines जो clumps जो cotton clumps हैं उन्हें separate करती है and lay the fiber straight side by side to dry. Then they form soft untwisted ropes called slivers. और ये machines बनाती हैं untwisted ropes जिन्हें कहा जाता है slivers which will be spun on spinning machines to make the various materials and fabrics. So by using these machines which are known as spinning machines, we can convert the cotton into best quality fabrics. Then this is the image which shows various steps involved in cotton processing. So the first step in which there is opening, cleaning and cake formation of cotton. Then second step, scoring, in which we use this alkaline solution that is NaOH, which helps in saponification of excess. Then third step is purifying. It is done with the help of hydrogen peroxide. That is also used as a bleaching solution to make the cotton total chlorine free. And the whiteness of cotton also depends upon this step. Then next step is fiber finishing, in which we add finished solution to prevent the fiber on friction. Then last step is opening and drying. And after that, this cotton is ready for use. So these are the various steps which. Next comes uses. Cotton is used in various items. All parts of cotton plant are now used to yield valuable products. सारा जो plant parts हैं उन्हें use किया जाता है. Like we have seeds. Seed will produce oil, which is used for cooking oil. Then the oil cakes which are used as fertilizer or feed for kettles. Cotton is used either alone or in combination with other fibers in the manufacturing of all types of textiles. Unspun cotton, which is extensively used for stuffing purposes. So in addition to this, cotton is also used to make up one of the basic raw material of various cellulose industries. Then the stalks of the fiber is used to make paper or fuel. Then cotton flour that is obtained from the seeds of cotton is used for bread and biscuit making. The linters give wadding, stuffing, pads, cushions, pillows, mattresses, ropes, carpets, and cellulose. These items are obtained from the linters or fibers. And kernel oils, an important oil which is cotton seed oil that is used for cooking purposes. And oil cakes and meal of cotton seed oils are used for fertilizers, livestock feed, flour as a dye. So these are the various uses of these oil cakes. Next comes the diseases and pests of cotton. So cotton is affected by a number of diseases and pests. Some of them are mentioned here. Firstly comes foliar disease. It includes bacterial blight that is caused by Xanthomonas malvacearum. Then leaf spot disease that is caused by Alternaria species, grey mildew which is caused by Remularia areola. Then comes soil-borne disease that include root rots caused by Rhizoctonia solanae and Rhizoctonia betaticola. Then wilt disease that is caused by Fusarium oxysporum. Rust disease caused by Urido gossipii. Then viral diseases, it includes small leaf or stenosis, leaf curl by Gemini virus, which is transmitted by whitefly that is Bemisia tabesi. Then insect pests, it includes bollworms, firstly American bollworm that is Helicoverpa armigera. Then spotted bollworm, it includes Pactinophora gossipiella. Then nematode, it includes the disease that is root knot disease caused by Meloidigyne incognita. So these are some diseases and pests of cotton that leads to huge losses in the yield of cotton. Then next comes BT cotton. This is commercially available genetically modified crop which is available in India also. So BT is genetically modified cotton crop. It expresses an insecticidal protein which is derived from a soil bacterium that is Bacillus thuringiensis varieties Course-Stachy. So this is the strain of bacteria, that is Bacillus thuringiensis, from which a gene has been inserted in the cotton plant, which is known as Bt cotton. How this Bt works: when the insect attack and eat the cotton plant, the cryotoxins are dissolved inside the stomach or in gut of the insect. This is possible due to the high pH level of the insect's stomach. So these toxins, this cryotoxin gets dissolved due to high pH level of the insect's gut. This toxin now dissolve and activated cry molecules, which binds to the cells in the insect gut and result in death of epithelial cell. Then these cryotoxins attaches itself to the epithelial cells of gut of insect. Then that leads to death of such cells and creates spores in the insect gut, and insect dies eventually. So this is how this Bt works. Next, there are some other fiber-yielding plants, like we have flax. Its botanical name is Linum acetatismum, family is Linaceae, English name is flax or linseed, Hindi name is ulsi, and part is a stem fiber. And this is the fruit that contains the seeds of this linseed, and these are the seeds which are very rich source of various minerals and nutrients. Uses: these fibers are used for manufacturing of strong ropes, twins, and cordages. Then cheap and rough textiles, such as we have blankets, carpets, mats, and mattresses. Then also for the manufacturing of straw boards, writing paper, parchment paper, cigarette paper, toys, etc. So this fiber is used for these item preparation. Next comes coir. Coir is a term used for the fiber of coconut. Its botanical name is Cocos nucifera, family is Ericaceae, English name is coconut, Hindi name is nariyal. Part used mesocarp fiber, and this fiber is known as coir. Next comes its uses. So this fiber is used for production of paper pulp, roofing tiles, writing boards, thermal insulators, high stretch paper, artificial horsehairs, etc. In addition to this, these are some items which are shown in this photograph, which are made from the coir. This coir is also used for packaging material to protect the goods against shock in transport. So when we transport anything, we protect them by using this coir. Then we can make the hardboards and insect-proof, fire-retarding, water-repellent items by using this coir. Next fiber is of jute. It is obtained from the plant Quercus capsularis, family is Tiliaceae, English name is jute, Hindi name is Guttipat jute, part used bass fiber, and this is the fiber that is obtained from this plant, that is Quercus capsularis. Its uses: it is used for making ropes, bags, sacks, canvas, gunny bags, twin, carpets, curtains, twinning threads, and covers for cotton bales. Then sticks left after, these are used as a fuel wood. So these are various items that we can make by using this fiber of jute. Next comes hemp. It is obtained from the plant that is Cannabis sativa, belongs to family Cannabinaceae, English name is hemp, part used bass fiber. Its fiber is used for manufacturing of fine cordage, twin, sailcloth, tarpaulins, and carpet yarns. Loose fiber is used for caulking, boats, pumps, engines, and other machineries. Next comes rame fiber. It is obtained from Bohmeria nivea, family is Urticaceae, English name is rame, Hindi name is Kankhura, part used stem fiber. And this fiber is used to make industrial sewing thread, packing materials, fishing nets, and filter cloths. Also used for household furnishing and clothing. This fiber can be blended with other textile fibers, for example wool, to make various items. Short fibers are used in making papers. Next fiber comes as sun hemp. It is obtained from Crotalaria gentiana, family is Fabaceae, English name is sun hemp, Hindi name is sanai, part used bass fiber. This fiber is used for manufacturing of ropes, twins, cords, marine cordages, canvas, matting, sacking, and rope soles of shoes, and sandals. It is also used for making fishing nets and marine cordage. Next fiber is sisal hemp. It is obtained from agave sicilian, family is Amaryllidaceae. English name is sisal agave. Hindi name is sisal hemp. So the part used is the leaf fiber. We obtain this fiber from these leaves. So these leaves are processed by various methods to obtain this fiber. The fiber is used for making ropes for the marine and agriculture industry, padding and mat making, fishing nets, fancy articles such as purses, wall hangings, and table mats. High grade fiber used in carpet industry, medium grade in cordage industry, and lower grade fiber is used in paper industry. Next fiber is canaf. It is obtained from Hibiscus cannabinus and family is Malvaceae. English name is Pimli jute, Deccan hemp. Then Hindi name is patwa. Part used fiber extracted from inner part of the cortex. This fiber is used for sacking, cordage, fishing nets, string for rafters, then stock leftover is used as fuel wood. Then we can make these other items by using this fiber also. Then comes kapok. This fiber is obtained from Sebap and Dendra. Family is Bombaycaceae. English name is kapok. Hindi name is Safed Simal. Part use cells of inner epidermis of epicarp. So these fibers are used for manufacturing of various items. Its uses: it is used in making high-grade cordage, especially marine cables, strong tissue paper, wrapping paper, and paper. Next fiber is Congo jute. It is obtained from Urina lobata. Family is Malvaceae. English name is Aravina. And this fiber is used in for making ropes, carpets. Next is Mauritius hemp. This fiber is obtained from the leaves of one plant that is Furcria gigantea, and this species is native of tropical America. Then there is another fiber which is known as Cuban hemp, which is similar to this Mauritius hemp. It is obtained from the same genus, that is Furcria, and species Hexapetala. The next we have New Zealand hemp. It is obtained from the plant which is known as Phormium tenax, and the fiber is again leaf fiber, and this fiber is known as New Zealand hemp, and this plant is native to the New Zealand. Next comes bowstring hemp, and this fiber is obtained from the plant Sansevieria, and this plant occurs in wild form in various parts of tropical Africa and Asia. The bowstring hemp are herbaceous perennials and basal rosettes, sword-like leaves. So the leaves looks like sword rising from the creeping rootstock. Next comes the pineapple fiber. This fiber is obtained from the leaves of pineapple, that is Anas comosus, which is the source of this tropical fruit also, and this fiber is of great strength and fine quality. So these leaves are used to obtain this fiber. Next, palmyra fiber. This is obtained from the plant that is Borassus flabellifer, and this plant is a palm plant and it also yields fiber. Then comes tapa cloth. This tapa cloth is obtained from the plant which is a mulberry-like plant named as Brossonacea papyrifera. The name of this plant is Brossonacea papyrifera, and the bark is used to produce this tapa cloth. Next comes Cuba bast. This fiber is obtained from Hibiscus elatus. This is a small bushy tree of West Indies. This is the photograph of this plant, that is Hibiscus elatus. So this was all about for our today discussion about fibers, cotton processing. Hope people get some idea from this presentation. If you have any questions, queries, and any suggestions, you can give it in comment section. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.